Okay, let's dive in. You're leading an established accounting firm focused on growth, right?
Yeah.
Bringing in those quality clients who really value your expertise.
Yeah, and you've likely invested in digital marketing already, maybe tweaking the website, some SEO, perhaps even trying paid ads.
Exactly. But there's this pretty significant shift happening right now in how people find information and, crucially, how they find services like yours.
It's happening with AI search, ChatGPT and tools like it.
Mm-hmm. Think about it. Maybe you've done it yourself or seen others do it. When there's a question, maybe a complex tax one, people aren't always just hitting Google anymore.
No, they're asking an AI. Typing a question into ChatGPT, maybe asking Alexa or Google Assistant using AI features built right into search. It's becoming, well, common.
And here's the million-dollar question for your firm. When someone asks one of these AIs, maybe what are the best tax strategies for e-commerce? Or do I need a fractional CFO? Or even find a reputable accountant near me?
Does your firm pop up in that answer? Are you even in the running?
That's the core issue. It's a fundamental shift. And the research we've looked at really hammers this home. For accounting firms wanting those high-value clients online.
You just can't ignore this.
Yeah.
Potential clients are starting their journey, their research with AI. You absolutely need to be visible right there at the start.
Totally agree. But influencing an AI, I mean, that sounds a bit like peering into a black box, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah. How does something like ChatGPT decide which sources, which businesses even, to mention when it answers?
That's the mystery we need to crack.
Exactly. And that's really our mission for this deep dive. We've gathered insights from several pieces of research, guides really focused on how accounting firms can navigate this, rank in this new AI search world.
Okay.
So we're going to synthesize what these sources say about how AI, like ChatGPT, gets its info. And then, the important part, lay out the concrete, actionable strategies, things established firms can actually do right now to boost their visibility.
Get found by the AI.
Get found, get rank, yeah.
So think of this as us cutting through the noise, translating the tech jargon into, practical steps. One report put it nicely, moving from just being discoverable to being answerable.
Well, like that answerable.
Yeah. It's not just that your website exists, it's about your content being the best answer when someone asks the AI a question.
And the stakes are pretty high here.
Mm-hmm.
As one guide noted, while AI search is still, evolving, the people using it often tend to be more tech savvy.
Right.
Which often overlaps with those forward-thinking business owners or people with complex financial situations, precisely the clients many established firms are trying to attract.
Makes sense. So, okay, let's start by digging into the shifting landscape. Why does AI search matter now? What's the big deal beyond it just being a new gadget?
Well, like we touched on, the main driver is user behavior. The sources are clear.
Mm.
It's fundamentally changing how people seek information.
So it's not that Google's dead, but...
No, not at all. Traditional search isn't disappearing. But a growing number of users, especially when they have complex or nuanced questions, are choosing conversational AI. They want a summary, an answer, not, 10 blue links to click through.
Right, less work. And this isn't just one platform, is it? The research mentions ChatGPT, obviously, but others too.
Yeah, definitely. We're seeing AI assistants like Alexa getting smarter with search. Google's Gemini is powering conversational results right in Google Search.
Okay.
And then you have dedicated AI search engines like Perplexity gaining ground. So the trend is broad. It's not just about optimizing for one chatbot.
Gotcha. And the kinds of questions people are asking are super relevant for accounting firms, right? It's not just basic definitions.
Oh, absolutely. The sources give examples like, what tax deductions can small businesses claim in 2025? Or should I structure my startup as an S-Corp or LLC?
Or even, how do I handle payroll for remote employees? Stuff that requires real expertise.
Exactly. Or even comparisons like, do I need a CPA or a bookkeeper for my situation? These show real intent, a need for services, or at least some serious financial thinking.
High-intent queries, even if they sound casual.
Precisely. And here's something really interesting that one source highlighted.
Yeah.
The trust factor.
The trust factor.
Yeah. Users tend to put a lot of trust in the answers they get from these AI tools. They see the AI's response as, a reliable summary of what's out there.
Wow. Okay. That's huge.
It's a massive advantage. If an AI references your firm and content or uses info from your site to answer someone, You're not just getting visibility, you're instantly establishing credibility.
Right. Trust that might otherwise take ages or a lot of marketing dollars to build.
You're getting, as one source called it, an AI endorsement.
An AI endorsement. I love that. Imagine the AI basically saying, hey, based on what I know, here's the answer, and I got this solid info from your firm name's website.
That carries weight, a lot of weight.
Especially in accounting, where trust is everything. What a unique opportunity.
It really is. Now, specifically talking about ChatGPT 4, one critical detail from the research is how it gets current info.
Okay, how?
It searches the web in real time, and it uses Bing search to do it.
Ding. Okay, that's a major clue right there. So it's not just stuck on its old training data from before 2023.
Not for current stuff, no. For things like tax law changes, current economic conditions, things that need up-to-the-minute info, it queries the live web via Bing.
So being visible on Ding is suddenly really, really important if you want ChatGPT-4 to find your current content.
Absolutely critical. Factors influencing Bing rankings are kind of by default going to influence whether ChatGPT-4 finds and uses your stuff in its live search responses.
Okay, so the opportunity really boils down to this. If your firm has clear, helpful, authoritative content that answers the questions potential clients ask AI,
And if Bing can find that content,
then you've got a real shot at being referenced, getting that instant trust boost, and ultimately attracting those qualified leads.
it's about positioning your firm as the definitive, trusted answer online.
Which leads us right to the next question. How does ChatGPT actually choose which info to use? From all the stuff online, plus its own training, it can't just be random.
No, definitely not random. It's a blend, as the sources explain. It uses a mix of its historical knowledge and live search results.
Okay, so break that down. What are the key inputs?
Well, first, there's its training data. This is that enormous pile of text and code it learned from, up to its knowledge cutoff, maybe around 2023, for many models.
So websites, books, articles, forums, all that stuff it digested.
Exactly. Licensed data, public data, stuff humans help train it on. This gives it its basic understanding of, concepts, language, how things relate.
So if you ask a general accounting principle question, it might just use that internal library.
Probably, yeah. But if you ask something timely like, what's the 2024 tax filing deadline in the U.S.?
That's where the live search kicks in.
Right. And as we said, for ChatGPT-4, that means Bing search data. It uses Bing to find current, relevant info to either update or supplement what it already knows.
Got it. So step one, be visible to Bing for the real-time stuff.
Fundamental. But just being findable isn't enough. The characteristics of your content are hugely important. One source really emphasized that AI, especially these answer-synthesizing models, love structured, well-formatted content.
Why structure? What's the deal there?
Well, think about the AI's job. Give a clear, direct answer. If your content has clear headings, uses bullet points, lists, it's much easier for the AI to scan, understand, and just grab the specific bit it needs.
Makes sense. Easier to digest for a machine. A big wall of text is harder work.
Exactly. It's like handing it an index textbook versus a messy pile of notes.
Optimizing for machine readability. Okay, what else?
Website authority. This comes up again and again in the research. Things like domain authority, that third-party score. Not official Google or Bing, but a useful proxy.
Right, the 0-100 score indicating credibility.
Yeah. AI models learn, partly from their training data, which websites are generally considered trustworthy and authoritative.
So it learns to trust info from sites the internet seems to trust, like identifying the experts.
Precisely. If your site has built authority over time, quality content, links from other good sites, AI is more likely to lean on your information.
Okay, authority. What else?
And finally, frequency of reference. If a piece of information or a concept shows up repeatedly across multiple trusted sources online, the AI sees that as a signal of reliability. Consensus matters.
Okay, let's connect this back to the accounting firms listening. So if your site ranks well on Bing, and probably Google too, since the principles overlap,
Right.
if your content is clearly structured, if your site has built up authority, and if your information aligns with other trusted sources,
Then you are significantly boosting your chances of ChatGPT and other AIs referencing your firm or your content for relevant questions.
makes sense. It's a confluence of factors.
Exactly. And one researcher we read actually ran tests confirming this. They found that firms already doing well on Bing and Google, good local map presence, solid technical SEO, well-structured content.
Those were the ones showing up.
Those were the ones tending to get referenced in ChatGPT for specific, often local queries.
Wow, that's strong validation. It means all that foundational SEO work isn't wasted.
Not at all. It's the bedrock for this AI stuff.
Yeah.
It confirms that investing in good SEO pays off here too.
It gives us a clear path. You don't have to throw everything out, just maybe. Refine the focus.
Exactly. Refine your strategy with AI's preferences, its appetite in mind.
Which brings us neatly to the actionable part. Based on all this, what are the specific strategies? What can firms actually do? The sources laid out 5 key ones.
Right, this is where we get tactical. These 5 strategies are what the research points to as critical for established firms wanting that AI search visibility.
Okay, strategy number 1. Optimize for featured snippets and structured content.
This hits directly on what we just talked about, AI liking easy-to-digest info. The sources say AI doesn't want to read your whole article. It wants the answer clearly labeled, almost handed to it.
And those featured snippets in Google search results, the answer boxes at the top, they're basically that, right? Prepackaged answers.
Exactly. Search engines love them, and so AI using search data loves them too. So the research gives specific formatting tips to make your content snippet-worthy and thus AI-friendly.
Like what?
Using clear H2 subheadings, but phrasing them as actual questions your clients might ask.
So not just tax deductions, but maybe what tax deductions can my small business claim?
Precisely. Then, right after that question heading, give the answer directly, ideally using bullet points or numbered lists. That makes it super easy for AI to grab.
Okay.
Also providing concise definitions for complex terms or short summary paragraphs. Keep it scannable.
Let's use that example from one of the guides. A user asks ChatGPT, how can a tax accountant help me reduce my business taxes?
Right. So if you have a page, maybe tax planning services, and on that page you have an H2 that says exactly that. How can a tax accountant help me reduce my business taxes?
Oh.
And right below it, a bulleted list like identifying deductions in credits, strategic timing of income expenses, choosing the best business structure, proactive future tax planning. That structured list, it's perfect.
It's exactly what the AI is looking for to answer that specific query. You've prepackaged it.
You got it. And the benefit, as one source mentioned, is double. You boost your chances for traditional featured snippets and make it highly likely AI will reference your content. Drives visibility, drives leads for, say, your tax planning services.
It's about making your content inherently answerable by AI.
Yeah.
Okay, strategy 2. Target long-tail keywords with informational value.
This taps into how people talk to AI. They tend to use longer, more specific phrases, right? They describe their problem or ask a full question more naturally than typing keywords.
So not just accountant Denver, but maybe asking, find the best accounting firm in Denver for startups with seed funding. Much more specific.
Exactly. And it's not just specificity, it's about capturing user intent. AI is built to figure out the need behind the question. Someone asking how to reduce wage overheads in a restaurant isn't just curious.
They have a problem. They might need help with cost accounting or financial analysis from a firm like yours.
Right. And the research is clear. AI prioritizes giving direct answers to specific problems.
Yeah.
So your content has to address those specific problems head on.
The sources gave some good contrast examples here, like forget just bookkeeping services.
Yeah, too generic, too competitive. Instead, create content targeting phrases like monthly bookkeeping services for restaurants in San Diego, or maybe best accounting software for nonprofits under $1 revenue.
Or even how to handle sales tax for an online course business. Really niche stuff.
Those are the specific questions your ideal clients might actually be asking in AI if you have the page that perfectly answers that.
You're much more likely to get picked by the AI.
Exactly. Because AI wants the most relevant answer. Hitting that long-tail query precisely makes your firm the go-to source for that very specific need.
Makes sense. Okay, strategy 3. Create authoritative, credible content.
This gets back to trust. AI wants reliable info. So your website's overall credibility and authority are huge factors in whether it chooses your content over someone else's.
So it's not just having the right answer, but being seen as a trusted source for that answer.
That's the key.
Yeah.
And this is where, according to one report, some firms might struggle initially. It mentions domain authority, DA, again.
That 0-100 score.
Yeah, and it notes many firms maybe haven't focused on building it, often starting low, like below 10. And building DA takes time and consistent effort.
Not an overnight fix.
Definitely not. But the research offers clear steps on how to build authority through your content. First, publish really in-depth explainers on complex topics in your niche. Don't just define things, break down processes, explain the why, offer comprehensive guides.
So not just what is R&D tax credit, but more like a complete guide to claiming R&D tax credits for SaaS companies.
Much, much better.
Right.
Second, back up what you say. Use real data, Cite credible sources, IRS guidance, AICPA standards, good economic reports. Include case studies if you can, anonymize, of course.
Show your work.
Adds that layer of rigor, signals trustworthiness to the AI.
Absolutely. Third, bring in original insights from your team. Showcase the expertise of your partners, your senior staff. Make the content unique to your firm's perspective.
So it feels like advice from a real expert, not just a generic summary.
Exactly. And finally, keep your content fresh. Update existing articles and pages regularly. Outdated info kills credibility fast with both humans and AI.
The example the sources used here is great. Instead of just what is a balance sheet, people create a deep guide like how to use your balance sheet to prepare for a business loan application. Yes. And crucially, weave in real-world examples or insights from your firm's experience helping clients get loans. That practical application, combined with solid explanations and citing standards, that's gold. That demonstrates real, practical expertise.
So the benefit is clear. Content that's truly useful, accurate, well-supported, and showcases your firm's unique expert take is far more likely to be seen as credible and get referenced by AI. Builds trust all around.
Moving on to strategy 4. Increase mentions and backlinks across trusted sites.
Classic SEO, but maybe even more important now. Backlinks, links from other sites to yours are like votes of confidence online.
And AI models, trained on the web structure, get that. Links from reputable sources signal that others trust your content. If respected sites point to you, AI is more likely to see you as authoritative too.
And the research really stressed quality here, didn't it? Not just any link.
Oh, absolutely. Quality over quantity.
Right.
One great link from a major industry association beats hundreds from irrelevant, low-quality sites. Avoid anything that looks like a link scheme, as one source put it, dodgy sites.
So focus on earning links and mentions from places AI already trusts, like.
Industry-specific sites are key. Think accounting associations you belong to.
Okay.
Also, relevant industry publications, online journals covering healthcare if you serve doctors, or tech startup blogs if that's your niche. Getting featured with a link back is huge.
What about other formats like podcasts or video?
Definitely. If your partners are interviewed on relevant YouTube channels or podcasts, make sure those show notes or descriptions link back to your site. Also, foundational stuff like online directories, CPA directories, AICPA tools, Yelp, maybe listings on software partner sites like QuickBooks or Xero.
And local signals matter too, right? If you serve a specific area.
Absolutely. Mentions or links from local online news, the Chamber of Commerce site, local business directories, they all boost your local authority, which helps for geographically specific searches.
So the goal is to get your firm's expertise recognized and linked to by other trustworthy voices online.
Exactly, and the dual benefit is huge. You boost your traditional SEO, rank better on Bing and Google, and you embed your firm in that network of trusted sources AI relies on. You become part of the internet's trusted conversation.
Okay, finally, strategy number 5. Get indexed by Bing and keep your site clean.
This brings us back to that crucial point. ChatGPT's live search uses Bing. If Bing can't find or understand your site, all that great content is invisible for real-time AI queries.
Seems basic, but easily overlooked if a firm's only ever focused on Google SEO.
It's fundamental technical hygiene. One guide really emphasized this. Great content needs a sound technical foundation. First step, submit your sitemap to Bing Webmaster Tools. Basically, give Bing the map to your site.
And then keep an eye on Bing Webmaster Tools for errors.
Yes. Monitor and fix any crawl errors. If Bing's bots can't access your page on, say, manufacturing accounting, then ChatGPT can't pull info from it either. It's like a locked door.
Site speed and mobile friendliness were also mentioned.
Critical. Slow sites annoy users and hinder crawlers. Mobile friendliness is just standard now, essential for users and search engines prioritizing mobile first. Also, use clean, descriptive URLs. Helps everyone understand the page topic.
And good metadata title tags, meta descriptions, they're like the signposts for search engines and AI, right?
Absolutely. And crucially, check your robots.txt file. This little file tells crawlers where they can't go. Make absolutely sure you haven't accidentally blocked important content pages you want AI to find.
Oh man, that would be frustrating. Do all the content work, then block Bing from seeing it.
Exactly. So these technical checks ensure your content isn't just good, it's accessible and understandable to the search engine powering ChatGPT's live lookups. It's the basic price of admission.
Okay, so let's quickly recap those 5 stratagems from the sources. 1. Optimize content structure for AI and snippets. 2. Target specific long-tail informational keywords. 3. Build authority with credible, deep content. 4. Earn mentions and quality backlinks. 5. Ensure Bing can index your technically sound site.
Those are the pillars the research identified for getting your firm ranked in this new AI search world.
Now, the sources also toss in a bonus tip, something maybe a bit more advanced, but interesting. Training a custom GPT or embedding GPT on your own website.
Yeah, this is a slightly different angle. It's less about influencing the public chat GPT right now and more about using AI on your own turf, so to speak.
Right. One source was clear. Making your own custom GPT trained on your firm's stuff or putting a GPT-powered chatbot on your site. That doesn't currently change how the main public chat GPT answers general user queries.
Correct. Its impact is internal or on your site visitors, not on broad AI search results yet.
Yeah.
But there are still some really good reasons to consider it, both now and for the future.
Like what?
Well, the most obvious is improving the user experience on your website.
How so?
If you train a chatbot on your firm's specific services, content, FAQs, you can give visitors instant answers 24/7. It's like having a virtual assistant who only knows your firm's stuff.
That could be really useful. Filter basic questions, maybe even qualify leads before they talk to a human.
Exactly. It also kind of forces you to create content internally in that Q&A style, which is great practice for the public AI search strategies we just discussed.
Good point.
And frankly, it positions your firm as being tech-forward, innovative, which can be appealing to certain clients who see you using AI on your own site.
So maybe not a direct ChatGPT ranking tactic today, but definitely a way to level up your own digital presence and get ready for more conversational interfaces everywhere.
Yeah, it's worth keeping an eye on, maybe experimenting with if you have the resources, purely to better serve your own site visitors and audience right now.
Okay, we've covered the why AI search matters, how it works, and the specific strategies, but does this stuff actually work in the real world? Can applying this really get an accounting firm ranked in AI and bring in leads?
Ah, the rubber meets the road question. And yes, the sources provided a really compelling real-world example showing these strategies are effective.
Okay, tell us about it.
It involved a tax advisory firm based in Texas, and their goal is specific, like many established firms have: attract more quality leads. They were focused on high net worth individuals, business owners with complex tax situations.
So not just any lead, but the right kind of client.
Exactly. And the agency working with them saw the potential of AI search for precisely this audience. High net worth folks, business owners, often early tech adopters, maybe using AI to research sophisticated strategies.
Makes sense. So the agency built a strategy around this.
They did. They didn't just do standard SEO. They specifically integrated the principles we've been talking about, aiming for AI visibility. It was a combined approach.
What did they actually do?
First, they went really deep on content.
Yeah.
Built a big library of Q&A style articles, specifically hitting those detailed long-tail keywords relevant to their target audience's complex tax questions.
Like what kind of topic?
Things like how to handle carried interest tax implications of selling restricted stock units, estate planning for founders, really specific high-value stuff. Their goal was to be the best, most thorough answer online for those niche queries.
So strategy 1 and 2 in action-structured, answer-focused content for long-tail questions.
Exactly. They also did strong internal linking on the site, connecting related topics to build authority signals. And they used consistent formatting across all content, optimized for snippets and easy AI parsing.
Covering the technical side of strategy 1. Okay.
Right. And critically, it was a consistent effort over time. Building authority, strategy 3, and earning those mentions and links, strategy 4, doesn't happen overnight. They kept creating high-quality, authoritative content regularly and promoting it. And they nailed all the technical SEO basics, strategy 5, including Bing indexing, month after month.
So no silver bullet, just a dedicated, integrated approach applying core SEO principles but viewed through that AI preference lens.
Precisely. And the results? They were really impressive. The source said that within just 8 months.
8 months, okay.
The firm wasn't just ranking well on Google and Bing for those valuable long-tail terms. They were also consistently appearing or having their content referenced in ChatGPT responses.
That's the key confirmation, right? It directly impacted AI visibility.
Absolutely.
I know-
And the bottom line, they started getting high-quality inquiries directly through ChatGPT. People who'd interacted with the AI saw the firm mentioned and then reached out.
Wow. So it wasn't just traffic, it was actual leads. Good leads.
Exactly. It showed that being the trusted answer for AI really does translate into tangible business results,
Yeah.
attracting the right kind of clients.
That case study definitely pulls it all together. It's proof this isn't just theory. Firms can use these strategies to grow.
It confirms that aligning your content strategy with how AI finds and uses information is a seriously powerful way to generate leads now.
So what's the big takeaway here? Summing it all up for established accounting firms listening.
I think the conclusion from all the sources is pretty clear. The future of finding information online is becoming much more conversational. People are using AI like an assistant to get answers, solve problems, find resources, including professional services like accounting.
And in that conversational world, content is king, maybe more than ever, but the rules are shifting slightly. It's not just keywords. It has to be genuinely helpful, directly answer specific questions, and be structured so AI can easily grab it and trust it.
The winning formula, distilled from the research, seems to be: first, write content that answers the real questions your ideal clients are asking, using their language, often those longer phrases. Second, aim to be the best, most complete, most trustworthy answer online for those specific questions. Back it up with expertise.
And third, make sure your website's technical house is in order. Fast, mobile-friendly, definitely indexed by Bing, easy for both people and AI to navigate. It's a bit of a mindset shift, maybe. From just ranking pages for keywords to aiming to be the most authoritative answer source online. When AI gets asked a question in your niche, you want your firm's expertise to be the reference.
For established firms focused on those quality clients who value deep knowledge, this really feels like the path forward, becoming that trusted source that AI recommends, making sure your online presence is ready for this conversational era.
It takes work, no doubt. Thoughtful content, building authority, paying attention to the tech details. But the potential payoff being the firm AI trusts and references seems pretty significant for bringing in the right kind of business.
So here's maybe a final thought to chew on as you think about your marketing.
Yeah.
If AI is quickly becoming a primary filter for how potential clients find solutions, how does that need to change where you put your marketing dollars and effort? Are you still focused only on yesterday's search behavior, or are you looking ahead? Yeah, and maybe look at your existing website content, your service pages, blog posts, guides. Ask yourself, are they truly written and structured to be the best answer if someone asked AI the specific questions your ideal clients have?
Thinking through that lens, that might uncover some really powerful new opportunities for growth.